Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again to another stream. It's been a while now. I've been on my honeymoon for the last week, and I didn't really stream the first couple of days before it because there was a lot going on with my studies and preparing for the trip and stuff. So, sorry that I haven't been able to post for a while. Um, but I do hope that you guys um, are here with me anyways. And once again, such a huge shout out to everyone on YouTube for watching my videos. I've had the biggest splash of views and reactions to my videos, and it's so awesome. Um, so shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much for for watching and for discussing with me about it. And like I've said before, I was thinking about doing a Drug Dealer Simulators video before I left, but I didn't have any time. Um, the last 2 days before I went on a holiday, I spent about 20 hours studying, so I had no time left over for anything uh, other than sleeping and eating. Pretty much not even eating. I was just sleeping, studying, sleeping, studying. Uh, but yeah, hopefully this week will be a bit slower. I can't give you guys any promises, but hopefully in a week there should be another Drug Dealer Simulator video out for you guys. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, for the task at hand, we are now back on a Euro Truck Simulator, which is something that I've been dying to play again. And I'm just hoping that we're gonna make a shit ton of money today, so we can start um, spending money on different things. And I'm hoping that my employee will will be starting to make us some money today as well. That is the goal. So let's go. I'm very burned in my face, so that's why I'm a bit red. If you're wondering, my nose is so burned. But yeah, that's usually what you're gonna get when you go on holiday, isn't it? So glad I went on a holiday as well, because here in Sweden it's like 14-15 degrees Celsius, and when we were in Cyprus, me and my wife, her sister, and her best friend, now on holiday this week, it was like 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, so a big difference. I'm thinking, should we maybe stay in Frankfurt? Because Frankfurt and Nuremberg are the ones that gives the highest amount of money. Yeah, or should we go in Nuremberg? I can't remember which one of them had the best jobs. I would like to someday travel to Paris. I love to go to Berlin, Munich. There's a couple of places that I haven't been to. Fuck it, we'll go for We're gonna go for stay in Frankfurt because we could get some job offers from like around here. If we choose Nuremberg, we're probably gonna have to go down to Austria or Czech Republic again. I want to explore a bit more Germany, so we're gonna stay Frankfurt. I need to check on my guy just to see that we have enough fuel, and that our guy has just recently slept, because I don't remember, to be perfectly honest. And one thing that I noticed now, which is a bit weird, is it's that there are 2 cities or 3 cities available in Poland, neither of which is the capital. That's a bit weird. The ones that are available are Poznan, Wrocław, and Szczecin. I think that's how you pronounce it. But Warsaw isn't there. And that's a bit weird. Okay, so our guy needs to sleep. So that is probably going to be our #1 priority. Um, should be able to sleep there. Other than that, there aren't that many places. But we're gonna have to go there, sleep. Or can we actually, we should be able to sleep right here. Yeah, sleeping right here. That should be... Oop. So we'll take a nap, and now we're gonna be... Driver Catalina A has leveled up. There was something about income. I have to take a look into that. Driver manager. What has she done? Okay, so she's delivering grapes to John. Finishes in 7 hours. Alright. Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna have money in a while then. But yeah, I don't really like working at night. But that's just one thing that we're gonna have to do for now. So we are in Frankfurt. Press that right there. Hannover is a 5-hour journey, which is not that long. Yeah, we're gonna get 10,000 for it. A bit shorter there. But I do want to discover more of Germany. It's an 8-hour trip though. Nah, I wouldn't say it's a big payout. I get more money doing this one. So we'll do this one because it's 5 hours. That's almost half of this trip. So we're gonna have, after we've done this one, we'll be able to drive it for like 3 hours more. And we'll probably make the money back. So we're gonna go for that one. I have to check the world map just to make sure. Okay, yeah, so that's not there anymore. I did put a waypoint. Just wanted to make sure that the GPS wasn't telling us to go to the waypoint. Yeah, haven't driven that much with this Mercedes truck. One thing that I noticed that this Mercedes truck is a lot louder, which is something that I do appreciate. But let me know if the in-game sound is too much for you guys, and I'll turn it down. I hope it shouldn't be an issue. That guy came out of nowhere. Driving a bit too fast, but it's fine. Fuel shouldn't be an issue there. Okay, I was driving a bit too fast, but point taken. Okay, so we should be there pretty soon. Probably gonna round this guy. We're not in a huge rush. Oh! Well, I did it again, guys. That's a great way of coming back, isn't it? Fuck's sake. I always forget that it isn't a good idea just pacing through. It's okay to do it on the highways, but in cities I need to take it slow. But I think the truck should be. Seems like it's okay. Alright. So it's this one. 26,000. But that's a 12-hour journey. I'm wondering, can I pick jobs for my employees? I'm not quite sure if I can. Because if I could, I would have done like told them to do orders that would give us highest amount of money possible, of course. Okay, so we now have a 5-hour journey ahead. We are driving ethane. Pretty sure it was. Just some kind of gas. Not exactly sure what you do with it. We're only here to drive and nothing else. This trailer is pretty mobile, so we shouldn't have any issues on this trip. I think it'll be best for me to do this view, at least for a little while until I get into the other things. See what I did there? I didn't just drive straight out. I double checked. I'm proud of myself here. And now going right. And should be turning up to highway very, very soon. There we go. Now we can change. And let me know, guys. Should I turn on fines? Should I have them off? Should I drive within the speed limit? Let me know what you guys think. And I will try my best to cater it to all of you. I can of course not make everyone happy, but I'll try my absolute hardest to make most of you guys happy. Always will. So let me know. So about 4 hours left, 4.5 hours left. Strip. And we're gonna make 10k out of this, which is very decent. I'm just used to having to go for like 7 or 8 hours with that kind of money, so only a 5-hour trip. Perfect. I fucked it. Oh, I fucked it. Yeah, I fucked it. But don't think I'm fucked it up too bad. Should be able to get right place sooner or later. Okay, now what? I need to go right here. Okay. Alright. Now we're at the right road. It's about to fuck it again. There it is. Okay, so a little bit of a mistake. Not a mix-up, a mistake. But we are back on it again. Do I have a better light? Alright. Maybe that's something I'm gonna have to purchase for this vehicle. I'm guessing. Could be worth checking into, honestly. I really hope you guys are okay. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I've had a very good week. We've been... It's actually something you guys don't know, but I don't know how to swim. I've never learned. But during this holiday, I took my first swimming strokes, which was very fun. Something I'm very proud of myself for doing. So I do know kind of how to swim, but I'm not 100% like comfortable with it yet. I've only swimmed in shallow waters so far, so I'm not 100% comfortable with it, but I've done a little bit, which is something that I'm very proud of. We've also been sunbathing a bit. My wife and her little sister are pretty much brown now. Me and my wife's friend are not really, but we're a bit sunburned. We got a little bit of color. Nothing too much, but a little bit at least. We're also in Ayanapa. If you guys didn't know, it's more like that's like a party city in Cyprus. It's like Ibiza. People go there to nightclubs to party and stuff like that. So we were there. We had a bit of an issue going back home. The taxi driver wanted like too much money. When we got to Ayanapa, we paid 14 euros and 50 cents. And when we were going home, we met up with a taxi driver who wanted us to pay 35 euros. which is more than double of what we paid going there. Of course, we have an issue. No, go straight. So what does this mean? Are you taking the piss? Okay, so now it's a 6-hour drive. Okay, they won it in 8 hours, so we should be fine anyways, but fucking hate complications like that. So annoying. But yeah, so we were in Ayanapa, looking around. We had troubles with the taxi driver. He wanted too much money to drive us home. But we ended up calling our hotel, so they booked us a taxi themselves, which only came out to like 25 euros, which is a lot more negotiable. And when we told her, taxi driver, about this, she said that she almost got annoyed. She thought it was way too much money. She said that they have a rule going from Ayanapa to where we lived. They shouldn't take more than 28 euros going that trip. So yeah, he tried to scam us. I'm glad we didn't take the offer. I mean, we had more than enough money with us to handle paying that much, but it was just, it felt like so unnecessary to pay such a high amount. Yeah. And we were thinking about going on a boat trip to like a Blue Lagoon, but none of us really showed any interest. And when we did show interest and try to book one of those boats, all of them were full except one, which cost like 89 euros, and we felt that it was too much money. Even though they pick you up at the hotel, bring you back, there was lunch, there was champagne, stuff like that. So if we had the money, it would probably have been worth it. But since we didn't really know if it was going to be worth it or not, we decided not to spend that much money. Yeah, so we decided not to. We went to Protaras, which is a smaller city close by to our hotel. Checked that out. We were thinking about getting ourselves a tattoo, but same there. He wanted like 100 euros for the smallest tattoo ever, which we could get here in Sweden for like 45 euros. So we decided to do the tattoos in Sweden instead. But yeah, so we had a lot of plans to do things in Cyprus, but we did other things. Spent a lot of time at the hotel, swimming, bathing. We were playing cards a couple of times, having a couple of drinks. I actually got quite drunk day before we were leaving, which is a rare occasion. I usually don't drink, at least not that often. But it was fun. We sat by the beach, had a couple of drinks, played some cards. Really fun. And I'm just gonna say, guys, if you want to go to Cyprus, do it. Just the water alone it's worth it. The beach that we were at, I think I should be in the right one. No, I should not. The beach that we were at had a bunch of rocks and stuff in the water, which was a bit annoying. But the water is so clear, like you can see your feet just looking down, something that we're not used to here in Sweden. So it was quite something. And yeah, what else did we do? I'm gonna drive past this, don't I? It's a bit too slow for my liking. And yeah, we were hoping to do a bunch of stuff, but we decided not to do them. If we would have been there for another week, we would have done so much more. But as we figured, in Cyprus it's a bit expensive. I mean, there are a couple of things here and there that are cheap, or cheaper than in Sweden. But most of the things are like the same price as in Sweden, or even more expensive. But yeah, I bought myself a couple of things. I bought myself 2 t-shirts, one Armani t-shirt and one Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt. My wife bought her mom a present and her dad a present. She also bought a t-shirt. What else? Yeah, we bought a couple of things here and there. We had fun. So yeah, a great time. But I think the hardest part about it was I wasn't really. I knew it was going to be hot, like we knew that, but I didn't realize it was going to be that hot, like all the time. The ocean was like 28, 29 degrees during the day. And during the night, maybe like 25, 26. Nah, you're taking the piss, blood. No, I'm not going around again. Fuck off. That is not happening. I'm just gonna drive past these pieces of shit. And I think we're gonna turn off that shit, cause I'm losing time, I'm losing money. I think for the next delivery we're gonna turn that off. It's fine if it happens every once in a while, but twice on the same route, I'm not having that. I don't like feeling annoyed today. First day back, so yeah. But we came home like 6:30 this morning. The plane landed at 3:40 a.m. and we were at our apartment at 6:30. And we just went straight to bed. Yeah, we slept. I slept until like 11 because I slept a little bit on the flight, but the flight, oh my god. the flight was horrific. Like I haven't flown that many times, so I haven't really seen that side of it, but there were some obnoxious kids on this flight. They were crying, they were kicking the back of my seat, they were screaming, and I mean, I get that the parents, they tried to keep them quiet, but it felt like they didn't try hard enough, and it also felt like, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of going on a flight with kids under the age of 10. Because if you're 10 or older, you know when to stop, you know when to be, like, if your mom and dad tells you to stop doing something, you will hear them, you will listen, and you will do it. But when it comes to kids, they're like between a year, like 1 and 6 years old, they don't have that same capability of listening to you and hearing what you're saying. And I mean, the parents to the kids, they tried making them quiet, but it felt like they weren't trying hard enough. So yeah, like the first hour of the flight was horrific. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't. They were screaming, kicking, crying. The flight attendants tried to help them, like switching seats with others to, because the kid was crying because he couldn't sit with his dad. His dad was sitting behind him. So a woman sitting next to the dad switched seats with the kids, so the kid could sit next to his dad. And that worked for a little while, but his brother started crying then because his mother told him not to kick the seat, my seat specifically. And when they finally stopped, a kid at the left of them started crying. If you guys just understand, there was the kids that were crying the most were somewhere between 3 and 6 years old. And bear in mind, there was one kid on this flight who could barely have been 1 year old. He was quiet for the entire trip. Not a single sound during landing or starting, nothing. It wasn't like he was sleeping the entire flight either. He was just chill. He was just looking at pictures from a book and snuggling with his mom and dad. He was just a fucking legend, man. But the older kids, yeah, they were a hassle. But yeah, I don't know how long I slept. Could have been half an hour, could have been an hour and a half, I'm not sure, to be honest. But I did manage to get some sleep. And my wife's grandfather picked us up from the airport. I think he picked us up at around 4:15, something like that. Quarter to 5. I don't know exactly what time it was, but we dropped off my wife's best friend at her boyfriend's house. He lives like half an hour outside where we live. Lives in a different, bigger city. And then we went to our house, and we were here like 6:30. And slept till, I think I woke up at like 11:10. Then I laid in bed until like 12. And then I went to my friend to pick up. I ordered books for my studies, but they showed up the day we left for Cyprus. So he came here and picked the books up so no one would steal them. Even though there's pretty much only older people living in where we live, but I just wanted to make sure. So I went and picked them up. I gave him a whiskey bottle that he wanted me to buy. And then I went to the grocery store and then picked up some food from an Asian restaurant that I've really been missed they're really misleading from. So, yeah. And then me and my wife ate, watched some TV shows. Uh, she's sleeping now. She's tired from the night and this week. So, and I felt like I'm pretty. I would say I am a bit tired, but I'm not super tired. So I felt like this would be an opportune moment to do a bit of streaming for you guys. I do, however, think it's not going to be like a 2-hour stream today. I know I've said that a couple of times and it ended up being more than 2 hours anyways, or close to being 2 hours, but I think today is going to be like an hour and a half. Okay, I just got 1,374 euros from our employee. Love that. First paycheck. Awesome. It was a very low amount of money, so I'm hoping she'll do like longer trips soon. Not quite sure if I can tell her to do longer trips or if I can tell her to do certain trips. I will look into that though. Maybe I'll do that right now actually, before she starts another one. So, driver manager, Catalina. Maybe we'll do long distance because that usually pays the most. Yeah, we'll do the long distance. Okay, so we lost 1,700. Now we gained 1,300. Okay, so she's not really driving as far, but we're hoping that'll get better soon. Garage manager. Economy summary. Profit 81,000 euros, 11,571 euros as average daily. We could realistically get ourselves another employee, but I think we're gonna wait. We have 47,000 right now, and I think we're gonna hold off on getting ourselves another employee for a while, because we still need them to have another truck, so on and so on. I haven't paid the loan yet. I have a loan of 400,000, which I should pay about 5,000 per day on. And I haven't paid anything of that yet, I don't think. So that should probably be coming soon. Just gonna go around this kid. Hannover discovered. Love that. Another new city. Why is he driving fast now when I'm trying to go past him? Why is he being a dickhead? Thank you so much for the follow, Jaden the Ripper. Appreciate that. Thank you. I think I need to go in this lane. Probably slow down soon. Okay, do I need to go in here? No. I think I need to way. Hi, you drive with keyboard or wheel? I drive with keyboard and mouse. I would have loved to have a wheel and stuff like that, but it's a bit expensive. So, unfortunately, I do not have it. I could have chosen to drive with like a PlayStation controller or something like that, but I wanted to try keyboard and mouse. Okay, so about 50 minutes until we are at our location, finally. True, expensive. Yeah, it is expensive. I think there are cheaper versions of it, but the cheaper versions are often not super great. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this kid doing? Driving so bad. Alright then. I got a wheel my uncle bought and like never used for 50 euros. Oh, really? 50 euros? That's actually a decent amount though. The ones that I've seen cost above 100 euros, like 120, 130. Maybe those are overly priced. But he sold it for 50. It was originally 107, but he sold it for 50. Alright, okay. Yeah, 107 euros, that's a lot of money. But I mean, if you're a big fan of like Forza Horizon, Need for Speed, Euro Truck Simulator, like driving games or racing games, if you're a big fan of those, it's definitely worth buying a wheel. But for me, that usually plays like non-driving games. It's not really worth it. What level are you? I don't know, actually. Level 10. So I'm pretty new. I know I haven't been playing this for a long time, but yeah. Level 10, rating 3.3. I'm 4, almost 5. Alright. You started, I guess. A couple of days ago, maybe. When we left Sweden for our honeymoon, it had been raining for a month and a half. And when we got back, it was raining still. So it's been raining here from like 2nd or 3rd July until now. There's been like 2 days where there's been sunny weather. So this summer has been very shit in Sweden. But that makes me even more glad that we went on a honeymoon to Cyprus. That made it so much worth it. We can drive together, you know. Yeah, I'm guessing it's through like the online thing. That could be fun trying out sometime. Right now I'm focusing on the offline stuff though, but I would very much be open to that though. Fine. Oh, fuck it. Fine. Do you play a lot online, or do you usually only play offline? So many trucks here. Most of them have cars. Okay. Switch view here, just so I can see where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna try one of these today, but right now we're not going to. I think that's okay, that's not perfect, but it's good enough. Okay, so what should have been a what should have been not even 5 hour journey managed to be 7.5 just because the fucking blockage. Um I'm going to take care of that actually. Because gameplay, traffic offense, preferred job length factor. Know what that is? Um, Parking difficulty. Always select. Uh, Detours. I have it on 16%. I do 0. Yeah. Random road events. Let's take that down a bit as well. Time zones. There aren't that many time zones in Europe though. There's like an hour here and there. So we might as well have it disabled. Yeah. Taking care of that. Our guy needs to sleep. So we're gonna go here. Have ourselves a nap. And after our guy has had his little nap, we are going to going through another job. So I hadn't been to Hanover before. Hanover have a football team. They used to be quite decent. They're not really decent right now, but they used to be when I was a kid. They were in the highest division, reading about titles. Here we got another $1,000. Loan installments in total of 5,788 were paid. Was do I have any skill points? No. I'm guessing this Convoys is the online version. Thank you, Lanky Maca35, for the follow. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you joining me. Or us, if Jaden is still here. Not quite sure. You're welcome. Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna go take a piss, and I'll be back in just 30 seconds. There we go, guys. I am back. All right, let's get together. Okay, this is in the same city. That would have been a very easy job, but it's not even $1,000, so it wouldn't have been worth it. Even though it's highest pay per kilometer I've ever seen. Let's see, what do we have from here? We have a trip to Calais. 21,000. I have one trip to Luxembourg for 14,000. Bill, 17,000. Seven-hour journey. Also 7 hours. Well, it's a 10.5 hour trip. This one is 8 hours. This one is 9.5. This one is 7. Maybe to Poznan. $12,000 is decent pay. But the thing is, I'm really interested in this one. I have been to Calais though. I think I should take it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. But I need to make sure that I'm gonna be able to sleep in the meantime, because I don't think my guy is gonna be able to go 10.5 hours without sleeping in between. So I'll be back in a second. Just gonna write down some information about this. This is from Hanover to Calais. The time is said to be 10 hours 25 minutes. I'm supposed to be there Thursday 1852. So let's check. It is now Wednesday. Okay, so it's like 24 hours away. Okay, so we should be able to do this one. Fuck it, let's do it. Hanover to Calais. And if we drive a bit faster, might even make it there within 9 hours, 9.5 hours. We're actually going back to where we were just a second ago. Where we dropped off thing. I have been to Calais. I went there when I went to England. I've however only been in 2 places in England. Dover is one of them. I can't remember what the second one is called, but it's very close by. Maybe Cambridge? I can double check if you want to know, if you guys want to know, but I'm pretty sure it's Dover and Cambridge I've been to. I haven't been to London or Southampton or any of those places yet though. Great Market, Hanover to Calais. Okay, now it says 1857. Fuck it, I'll just have it. Take job. This will be my highest paying job ever. We have a dacha. We have a bunch of dachas. I think maybe all of them are. Not quite sure. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, this will be our biggest pay yet and our longest drive yet. Pretty sure. I could be shedding shit, but I think it's the longest one. Pretty sure it is. Want me to stop here, but I see BA. I'm gonna try and drive a little bit faster, especially when we come to the highway. In the city, I'll be a bit careful because I don't want to crash. Please tell me this Tony is turning. Go now. No. But yeah, so we've had a very interesting vacation. We had a couple of falling outs with each other here and there, but it wasn't anything big. More like annoying things that happened. People weren't willing to compromise every now and then, including myself. So it's a bit rough here and there, but that's stuff happens sometimes. It's very good that they have the red light here. But well, yeah, if they had it before, we would get hit. But yeah, so we will get fucking clotted. I think I need to slay. These arrows are very helpful. Usually I get by without looking at them. Like I know where I'm going. But every now and then, very helpful. And I think I might even be interested in buying DLCs for this game. Depending on the price, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that actually after this stream. See what there is, how much they cost, stuff like that. I'm not super so stoked for like downloading a new game, so a DLC would be preferable. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I think that like Spain and Portugal would be fun. I've always wanted to go to Valencia in real life, so that would be cool going to in the game. I don't know why I wanted to go to Valencia. They have like this, I mean, I know one reason, it's not the only reason though. They have this like huge aquarium where they have sharks and fishes and reptiles and stuff like that. So that's one place that I would love to go. And I think they have a couple of beaches as well. So yeah. And I think the next time I go on vacation in real life, I'm probably gonna go to Spain. I was talking with my wife about it, and I was saying that I could be interested in going to the Canary Islands. I think that's what it's called. My wife's sister's been there, and she really enjoyed being there. My mom have been there, and she loved it there, so I think that could be a shout. But Valencia is a close second. Barcelona and Madrid are also two beautiful cities in Spain, as well as Mallorca, Malaga. Some people like Alicante and Albacete, but I think it's a bit too much of a tourist trap. Mallorca is also a bit too much of a tourist trap. And what's it called? Menorca? I thought those two were the same city until like a couple of years ago. But yeah, Mallorca and Menorca, Alicante, Albacete, those are tourist traps. But yeah, I would be interested in going to Malaga, Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia, Canary Islands. I would also be interested in going to Madeira, which is part of Portugal. Lisbon is a very nice city as well. I think the best part about going to like Lisbon, Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia is that you could see like top tier football. Valencia have a very good team. Barcelona and Madrid have very good teams. Mallorca has a decent team. I think they're in the highest division right now, so that could also be a shout. But I'm probably not gonna go for a holiday for at least a year or two. Probably 2 years. I think next year we're gonna do like a road trip in Sweden instead. I really want to do a road trip like going from Sweden all the way down to northern Italy, but that's gonna cost a lot of money. So I'm gonna talk to my wife and see if we can maybe do a road trip in Sweden instead. It'd be fun. One of my best mates went on a road trip. He went to like a random city, like 5 or 6 hours south from here, with his ex-girlfriend. They just spent the night at a. They spent 2 nights at a hotel in the city, and then just came back and looked at things. on the way there. That could also be a shout. There are a couple of cities here in Sweden that I haven't been to that I would like going to. And I think that going to somewhere next year where they speak Swedish is preferable, at least for me. Even though I don't have any issue with speaking English, I'm doing it to you guys multiple times a week. But it's so much more easy just speaking your mother tongue. Yeah. But however, sometimes when I'm thinking of something to say, I can figure out what it's called in English, but I have no clue what it's called in Swedish. And the other way around as well, so there are good and bad things about it. I think we need to fill up fuel after this trip. Maybe during the next one even, not quite sure, but yeah. What else are there that I would like to go? I'd like to go to Milan or Milano to watch the Milan derby with Inter AC Milan. Rome would be nice. Watching football and also like eating like a true Italian pizza and pasta and stuff like that. That would also be very much a fun thing. The downside to going to Milan is that I've heard it's very expensive. So going there, we have to save up money if we're going to be able to survive there. And I'm not quite sure if there are like, because I know that in some places around, like some cities, all-inclusive isn't really a thing, especially if you're not there for a week. So if you're only there for like 2 or 3 days, they don't have all-inclusive as an option, and that makes things a lot more expensive. Jesus. And I think I've heard that Milan is one of those places where they don't really have all-inclusive. Maybe even if you do plan on being there for a week, they don't really have that as an option. I could be wrong, so don't take my word for it, but I think that's something that I've heard. An hour 15 stream so far. So far so good. We still have another 7 hours to go. So I do think this will be my last job, actually, since it's such a long way to go still. I'm actually catching comes to time. Going to be there a bit sooner than I thought. My guy isn't really that tired yet, so we're just gonna keep driving until he is. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what my longest trip has been. I might even have been driving for 12 hours before. Not really sure. Not really sure. I mean, if I'm able to catch up like an hour and a half until my guy gets tired, that's an hour and a half of sleep I'm able to take. That's outside of what I was expecting. Not quite sure if that made any sense, but I had 24 hours to do this trip, and they said that the trip should take me 10 and a half hours. So even if I sleep for 8 hours, it's only going to be 18 and a half hours. But if I catch an hour and a half by going a bit too fast, I will be sleeping 8 hours still, but instead of 18 and a half hours going to uh, Kalai, it might take me 17 hours. I hope that made more sense. I think I need to be in the right lane, actually. Slow down in this lane. These guys are annoyingly slow. I actually have to drink, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so thirsty. Here we go. Alright. Let's continue. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. I didn't even have to. Oh, fuck. I didn't even have to go in that lane. That was a little bit of a waste of time, but we'll hopefully catch up. At least I didn't take the exit. That would have been a bad idea. I think we're entering France now. Yeah. Maybe Luxembourg, actually. Yeah, I think Luxembourg. I almost fucked it. Okay, no, we are in Belgium now, I think. I hope I can stay in this lane. Don't want to have to do it. Could probably have saved that by going down there. It's just unnecessary. Just hang on a second, guys. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think they want me in the left lane. Lowest lane, you get me. Ooh. That was a wide turn that I didn't. Now I need to be in the right lane. It's a bit annoying that it's 90 kilometers per hour here. That means I'm not going to be able to catch up. Because my truck doesn't really go faster than that. It does say on my dashboard, range 1,240 kilometers. Is that how much is left before I need to fill up my tank? Because if that is, that's fucking awesome, man. 554 liters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So I should be able to drive for a long time. This is only going to be 273 kilometers. So I should have just under 900, just under 1,000 kilometers left. That was a nice turn though. That was nice. 3.5 hours left. It's just gone by a lot quicker than I thought it would, to be honest. It's probably partly because of shedding absolute shit entire time. Supposed to be 70 here, but I see B. Okay, my guy is starting to get a bit tired now. I can probably drive another hour before he's desperate to sleep. But let's check the world map to see where we can stop. We have one there and one there. And then we have until there. So maybe not the next one, but the one after that. Could be. I mean, if the sleeping icon turns red before we get to the first one, I'm just gonna sleep there, but hopefully we won't have that issue. I think I need to be in left lane. Yeah. Ugh. I need to slow down here just to be able to take this corner. Go. This red car, please, just speed up. Don't. Why is the truck in front of me not? It's speeding up. Is he just gonna stay there? Or what? Fuck it. Oh, fuck. I did not see that car, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I sleep now, I should be there about 10 o'clock. And they want me to be there like 18, so... Just gonna double check. So we have about 2 hours left. Yeah, we should be there. They want us to be there at 18. And if we sleep 8 hours now, it's gonna be 8 o'clock. And we should be there around 10. Yeah, so we can sleep now. No problemo. $1,500, 1,500 euros from our driver. Okay, we're now in France. So we have a 2-hour drive ahead of us before we are done. All right. We're actually gonna get 22,000 for this. That will put us at 76, 77,000. Depending on if it's exactly 26 or if it's like 26.2. Alright, now we need to figure out where to go. I think I need to go left. Yeah. Yes. Motherfucker. Mother trucker. I don't even know what I'm on about. Allow me, guys. Am I gonna be able to go past this guy? I think so. Fuck's sake. €444 from our driver. Why is she taking these shitty jobs? Leveled up, alright, that's good. I mean, €444 is still very good money. It's not very good money, it's still money. Probably not complain too much. Alright. 20 minutes to go. Maybe next time we could go from Calais to Paris. Could maybe be an opportunity. I don't think Calais has a football team in the top 2 divisions. Which is a bit weird, because it feels like it should be an important city. It's got a big docks and everything, so it's the city that connects France with England. It's like they should have bigger role. Football. And drive past a question mark, which we have not been to. I'm guessing it's gonna be in recruitment agency. Oh. I fucked it a little bit, but I'm glad he stopped where he did. I would have preferred for him to stop a lot sooner though. But it's alright. I think they're gonna want me to stop right there. Told you. There we go. Time taken 18 hours. Okay, 21,000. They said there should be 22,000. I'm sure. Maybe that's just something that yeah, I'm probably remembered wrong because I have no minus. Level 11 now. Ooh, another skill point. I think long distance is probably more worth. So we're gonna go for that until that's maxed out. Yeah, if we're just gonna do quick check on jobs, we could maybe do a shorter one. We have Cologne, 6 hours. Rotterdam, 5 hours. Maybe route length, Cambridge. Okay, the longest one they have is to Nuremberg, 12 hours. The shortest one is to Cambridge. Now the shortest one is to Southampton. 354. Yeah, Southampton is the shortest one they have. But yeah, I think we're gonna look at this tomorrow. We might fast travel to a different city to get better offers. But my guy needs to sleep. So you know what? We're gonna go from here. We're gonna go past this question mark just to discover that. Go down past this question mark just to discover that. And then go up here, have a nap, and then we'll end the game for today. But yeah, successful delivery, guys. And we're gonna turn right. It's a MAN truck dealership. Love that. So left, and then we'll probably have a recruitment agency down here. I just wanna like go through every question mark that I can possibly get to for XP and other sorts. There's a recruitment agency over there. Seems to be pretty fancy as well. So our next one is right. And then turn left. Park right here. Actually, he's not even tired. What the fuck am I doing? He's not tired at all. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing another one. If we were to just look, just to see what the highest paid one is. It's 27,000. That's from Brno to Strasbourg. A 12-hour journey. This is a 10-hour journey. 10 hours, 11:40, 12 hours. This is a 7-hour journey, and you get 20k. That's actually decent. Have any other? But this one. Yeah, this one. 7 hours and 2 minutes. 20k. That is extremely good money. But then I would have to go to Strasbourg. I'm actually gonna fast travel to Strasbourg and then do that one tomorrow. Quick travel. I have been to Strasbourg, so it shouldn't be an issue. Go, confirm quick travel. Yeah, that's fine. See this? This is why I'm thinking about the Iberia DLC. So fucking nice, man. Almeria, they have a team in the highest division in football as well. So, yeah. World map. We're in Strasbourg. What was the company? I think it was this WGCC. Wasn't it? Strasbourg. Travemünde. That's very close to Denmark. That is an 11.5 hour journey though. I think this one is more worth it. So yeah, it's WGCC. It's very close to where I am as well. So this one we'll do tomorrow. We'll get easy 20k for that. And then from Innsbruck, right now, see if we have something decent. We have one to Vienna for 13k, which is okay. Do we have any shorter trips? 5.5 hours, 9k. Munich, we haven't been to Munich, so that could be a shout. But yeah, this is not going to be the same offers when I play tomorrow, of course, but it's just something to see. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. We made a lot of progress today. We have done our longest journey yet. We have gotten our biggest payout yet, and talk to you guys a little bit of my vacation or my honeymoon. Um, I crashed again, and I'm back. Most important thing. Not quite sure how it's gonna be with streams this coming week. I will stream tomorrow. Don't you guys worry. But I'm not quite sure about Monday and Tuesday. Um, Actually, I think Monday and Tuesday are the bigger shout of me streaming than Wednesday and Thursday, because I will have to study from home then. But yeah, we'll see. Uh, we'll get to that sooner or later. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone joining me during this stream. Thank you so much to everyone watching me on YouTube. Shout out to you guys as per usual. Thank you so much to Jaden the Ripper and Lanky Maka 35 for following me during the stream. Appreciate you guys a lot. Um, and yeah, I will be back tomorrow, probably around the same time, around 4-ish, 4 p.m., somewhere around there. If that changes, I will let you guys know on Discord. And yeah, as per usual, leave a like, comment down below if there's anything you want to tell me or anything you want to know, give me any tips. Follow me here on Twitch, subscribe to me on YouTube. Have a lovely day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, peace, and bye.